There are disturbing events in this video. Please do not watch under the age of 18. Please consider all possibilities to protect our children. To support us, please subscribe to our channel and like our video.
Perverted grandfather raped his 9-year-old grandson. He has been harassing since he was 5 years old. A blood-curdling incident occurred in Istanbul's Sultanbeyli. Hundreds of posts were made on social media about the grandfather who allegedly raped his 9-year-old grandson. It was alleged that the grandfather abused his grandson since he was 4 to 5 years old. We will forward you statements allegedly belonging to the child. I live in Sultanbeyli with my family. On May 7th, upon the request of my grandfather and grandmother living in Sultanbeyli, I went to their house. When I got home, my grandmother was at work and I was alone with my grandfather. While I was at home with my grandfather called me to him and said, "Let's go to bed." My grandfather said he was cold and asked me to hug him. After I slept with my grandfather came from behind and hugged me. Shortly after hugging, I felt something touch me from behind. My grandfather asked me to take off my pants. I did not accept. My grandfather tried to rape me while I was wearing my clothes. I am injured. My grandfather touched and caressed other private parts of my body. That's why I ran away from my grandfather. My grandfather caught me. I wanted to run away again. My grandfather did not allow this. While I was struggling, my grandfather choked me, covered my mouth and hit me in the stomach. When my grandfather covered my mouth, I couldn't breathe and I passed out. When I came to my senses, I was not wearing the shirt I wore when I went to bed. When I came to myself, I felt my butt hurt. After waking up, my grandfather was eating hazelnuts. I wanted to go out. My grandfather threatened me with a knife in his hand. He said I shouldn't tell anyone about this incident. My grandfather did the same to me in the past. He made me watch porn videos when I was 4 to 5 years old. My grandfather always told me about sex between men and women. Every time my grandfather talked to me about this, he threatened me not to tell anyone. My grandfather always took me in his arms and kissed me on the lips. I didn't tell my family about this until now because I was afraid. After the last incident, I was constantly feeling pain in my butt. I was having trouble going to the toilet. When my mother noticed this, she asked if your grandfather had done anything to you. I told my mother what had happened to me. Please take care of our children.